We went to the sex house in the morning. Kanye would know where the sex house is, obviously. Yeah, but we went to that sex house, and then it was fun. But then I didn't get slayed. Hey guys, okay, I'm gonna start with the sex house story, right? And then we get there, obviously you pay the amount, then you take off your clothes, as how I always tell you. Then you take off your clothes, you put them in the hanger, and then it's like so dark in there. Well, but I also want to say it's not as dark as I thought it would be, because you can still see faces. My face was getting seen all the time. Like that made me uncomfortable. I'm like, if you're gonna say it's dark, then it better be fucking dark. Why am I getting found out at the sex house? Because I'm watching all these people, I'm finding out who the fuck are these people and whatnot. But it wasn't dark enough for me. Like, let's be honest. So that made me uncomfortable. So I didn't get slayed. I don't know what my friend did, but it was just like walking around. And then I also realized that then everybody just wanna like touch you the whole time. Everybody's just like touching and touching. And I'm like fucking particular because I like to be touched by like certain men and not fucking fat people wanting to like touch me. And everybody is like fucking fat in that thing. Oh, everybody was so fat. And then it stinks. It stinks. Like I'm not gonna lie. That place stinks. It stinks. Like, oh my god. Like I couldn't take the smell. It was a lot of stinkity. But anyway, and then we was like there, okay, we was going. At the time I was drunk, so like at the sex house, then I didn't drink, right? I was just like having my water, and then I was just like going around and going and going and whatever. But I don't know. It's probably overrated for me. I didn't enjoy that sex house. Like I didn't. Oh, then I was falling the whole time. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then okay, then then it's dark, and then there's all these stairs, and then your sister can't see the stairs. The way I was falling, I probably fell about 4 times. The way I was falling, it was so embarrassing. Like I fell so many times in it. And then okay, then there was a time then when I'm like, you know what, I want to get slayed and whatnot. But then I don't know. I don't know. I didn't have a good time. I'm sure it works for other people, but I'm gonna go like try other houses for us, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what happens in there. But no, 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 no. Well, there was like regulars. Okay, now we're getting to the part when I get the petition because nothing happens in the house, right? Don't fucking worry. I am fine. It is not my fault. It is my friend's fault. But I'm gonna get to that. Stick around. So there am I. Okay, then now it's time to leave. Okay, now, okay, obviously it was like a bad night for me because, I didn't get slayed because I wanted to get slayed, but it was fine because that place stinks. Like, I could not. I could not. No, I just couldn't. But anyway, and then now we get to the part. Now, this is in the morning. I would say it's around about 6. I
Show
am
me,
lying.
what happens at the sex house? Do you just get there and do orgies, or what happens there?
Okay, let me tell you. Well, I always tell this story, what happens at the house, but obviously, clearly, you don't know what happens at the house. So you get there, right? And then you get to reception. The most immediate place you would get to is reception. So at the reception, you pay an entry fee. I think yesterday it was 120. So we paid 120 per person. We went in to still not get slayed. Imali yami yona, 120 ihambele mahala. Hala ha ha ha. Anyway, so you get into the reception area, and then when you get there, and then you're gonna pay obviously, and then you're gonna take off your clothes right in the reception area, right? And then they're gonna give you like a tag thing, and then that's how they're gonna mark your clothes or whatever. And then like you get like naked, like not even underwear on, no t-shirt on, like naked, like butt naked, right? and then you go, and then when you go, and then it's dark, and then there is a bar. The bar has so much light. I couldn't even go to the bar. I'm like, oh my god. Whenever I'm just going past the bar, I'm just hiding my face. But that didn't help because then I had people that like, I'm like, how the fuck you people see me in the dark? Like, oh, that place. I didn't like that because they said it's dark. So if it's dark, then you shouldn't see faces. You shouldn't see anything. But then there's this other one, this other place. Okay, it's like different levels, right? And then there's like the upstairs level, and then there's like couches, everybody sitting, and then you go down the stairs. The way I fell those fucking stairs, nama kumiketlela wami bengwagqoka izolo ingasawi bebangisindahlela amakumiketlela lawo yana. Yo, the way I was falling, and then my falling every now and then in them stairs go on the floor. Yo, it was so bad. But anyway, and then there was this other place. Okay, then then I was going like for a tutorial. Then I'm going. My friend's showing me, so that I'm comfortable with the thing, whatever. So, and then there is this other. It's like a passage. That is, I think, what they mean by the dog, because it is so dark. You can't even see your finger. You don't see anything. Even if you open your eyes or you close them, it does not make a difference. So that's where then it stinks so bad there. That smell then. That smell in that fucking dark house. Oh my god. And then you go there, right? And then when you go, you just like feel people touching you. You don't know who's touching, where they're coming from. You just feel hands all over you. Everybody is trying to grab. Everybody is trying to grab. And then I mean, I have a thing that I don't like I don't like fat people. I don't like fat niggas actually. Especially niggas. Like my friends, Kanye and them is fat, so we're good.
Yeah, ne? I was actually about to exit, so glad you were specific.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck. But yo, niggas, like I can't. So there's like all these fat guys, they're all wanting to grab. Ooh, and it smells so bad. I think it was the fat ass because then the fat ass can stink, right? But it was so bad in there. And then I went, and then I'm going for like, then I keep going because the first time I was like shocked. I was like, oh my god. When you just walk in, probably 20 hands or 10 hands. Everybody is like fucking touching you everywhere. Ankles, shoulders, ass, dick, Tony, whatever they can grab, whatever they can get grabbed in that fucking dark house, it literally gets grabbed. Okay, then I got shot. I was like, you know what, fuck it. Then I turned back, and then I was like, okay, now I am ready. So I know that if I go back again, I must just expect to get grabbed by these people. And then I went, and then Shaw was like doing his own thing. And then I was, Shaw, we were talking about the sex house.
Yo, leyase-Bryanston Chomi.
Hayi esebryanston, le ese-Ellis Park, le engcolile. Kunuka
Oh,
phakathi.
yo, sis. No, why you guys talking about that, Chomi? Ngoba ngabe ukhuluma ngale yase-Randburg, Chomi, yamathala white, yabodidi, aba-powerful, aba-white, Chomi.
Chomi, that's where I wanted to go. That's exactly where I wanted to go. I was like, I want to elevate, but I also heard that Donald apparently has uh a chair there, like his own chair. That's how frequent he goes to that place. Have you seen him in
Which
there?
one? Le yamathala white, le la e-Randburg.
Yeah, you wanna lay? Because bengithi ngifuna
Angikaze
ukubona
ngambona
uDonald.
laphana, Chomi. Mina ngiyiregula yakhona ngoba ngiseduze mos. Angikaze ngambona do. Mina ngazi lo waleya mfundisi loyana ocula i-gospel. El Shaddai, El Shaddai. Ilento yakhe,
Ubani loyo Chomi?
ibhayibheli yakhe. Chomi,
Ah,
liyabona leyana
who?
kukhuluma ngayo abantwana abayi-3 abathi yes
First,
Benjamin Dube.
Benjamin Dube.
yo. Mina
Say,
ngishongo njalo, angishongo njalo
allegedly.
mina, angishongo njalo yini nibiza amagama abantu
Uthini?
engabazi mina. Nikhuluma ngani?
Uthini say?
Riba Kasate, Shandala Bakasate, Dandala Bushandala Busantanta Chachacharam. Yo, Musa, asikhulume ngale la thalo elimhlophe Chomi. Angazi labantu laba bakhuluma ngani. Yo, mina
Yo,
bangangifaki into engazi.
this
Have
guy, I say.
Tommy. I haven't been to the
Tommy,
one
who
in
is
fucking
running that
Redmond.
person's Twitter account? I'm sorry. It's
Hayi
your
Jimmy,
fave, Noxy. It's your fave. You know who it is. It's your fave. Guys, that guy is ruining that man of God's reputation. Let me find some screenshots. I have screenshots on my phone. Let me find them. I'll show you guys.
yo, izinto nizikhulumayo why nikhuluma ngabafundisi guys? Musa, let's continue talking about that jacuzzi place, Chomi. Chomi, fanele siye laphana Chomi sokugqoka
Chum,
amatshwala
I wanna
white.
go. If there's one place I wanna go, apparently today there's like real bags.
Hayi Chomi, like I'm talking about proper bags, Chomi. Proper bags. Naloyana ngisho uyaya khona Chomi. Imagine this in in your mouth.
Ah, you chums. He cock blocking me. I was fuming. I was so fucking fuming. Let me tell you. So fine then, I don't get late in the house because then it stings. Like I wasn't comfortable because everybody's like touching, everybody's fat, and then I'm like, this is not like the type of people I want them touching up on me. Like it is not happening, right? And then in the morning, and then we leave, right? So now we're supposed to leave. Chaba what he's gonna be like when it's time to like leave. Then he don't want to leave. He want to sit there because he's trying to like hustle some dick for himself, and then it's fine. Then I'm also trying to hustle for myself. I'm like hustling, whatever. And then I get me like this other nigga that wanted to slay me inside the sex house. Then I was like, okay, now like it's outside. Then I can see your face, so you're actually not bad. So you can slay me, whatever. And then we was like talking, right? I figure awuswakho usichaba athi awuhambi. I'm like bathong awuse ngifuna ukuhamba ngihamba nalo bhuti lo. Athi usichaba awuhambi Chomi, you came with me. Wah wah wah, bringing my uncle up. Your uncle's gonna be worried that I left you in the sex house, but I'm like, I am fine. I am living voluntarily. I am living with this man. Like I wanna go with him wherever he wanna fucking go. I am going. Chomi, Ale Ustraba at you are not going. You are not going. Then they lock me up with that security guard. They lock me up in that other fucking security guard house. They're like, you are not leaving. I'm like, okay, fine. I am not leaving, right? And then, okay, obviously that nigga, like after 30 minutes, then because he was like literally waiting for me, the way he wanted to slay me, and then he was like waiting and waiting, and then he ended up leaving. Mamela go also nothing I'm showing untina. So
Was it before you guys were held at a gunpoint, or this is happening?
that was after that
Yeah.
happened to me. After we spoke to in the night when we was like, who's going out? And then we're gonna come fetch you. Then that happened like immediately after we got the Uber, and then they got us in the Uber. So at the time, I didn't have a phone. I was like, I wasn't worried. I was like, if there's anything that's happening, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna get slayed. I don't have a phone anyway, so I'm just gonna like have a good time. I'm just gonna hold myself. I'm not gonna worry about nothing, right? So let me tell you. And then after 30 minutes after that nigga leave, Tommy, Shaba was like, oh, that nigga look like he's gonna steal your phone. Mama, I'm like, he can't steal a phone that I don't have already. Do you realize that? I don't have nothing for him to steal, so I can just go. I am fine. He's like, oh, he's gonna steal your shit. Wah wah wah. Then Tommy, then I'm like,
Oh
then I like a bit
God.
of danger in my life. I'm like, I must like feel a bit scared and feel things. So then I couldn't go with that nigga because Chava was like, oh, this nigga is like literally gonna steal everything. I was like, okay, fine. I'm not gonna live with that nigga, right? And then I didn't live with that nigga. And then when I was like still outside, whatever, then they
Hi, SR squad. If you can hear me right now, it means that you have listened till the end. So, thank you so much. And maybe we can also discuss what you have just heard. So, guys, if you know Jackie Pemote, you know that she has been telling us about the sex house, about rich men, slave queens, all these things, right? And this is so sad because there are some parts that I didn't include because I just thought maybe YouTube won't monetize this video. So there's a part where this guy also said that also people die in that sex house. They've also found a gay who died there. And to think of this, because they said that they have found the body after few days, you know, the body was probably decomposed at this point. So this is so scary, you guys. It's so scary, you know. There are some scary things like this that people don't tell you, that you might go to the sex house and not come back. So I don't advise anybody to go those places, because it sounds like those are like very, very dangerous places. Anyway, as our squad, do comment down below and let me know what do you think about this whole drama, because I heard that they mentioned who is that, the pastor, Benjamin Dube and Melusi Gigaba. Yo, and for some reason, guys, I do believe that guy, because if he was lying, he would have just said that also Donald is going there, but he mentioned the people that he sees there, because he's a regular. Yeah, guys, it's a lot. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe, like, and share.